You can also increase the capacity of the queue, right? I mean, not just...
Oh, of course, yeah, yeah. You have all these things here and the parameters, like you can say that, okay, queue is infinite, or you can change the capacity of the queue. You can dynamically change all those things. So all these things are obviously available in AnyLogic. So my plan was to, to show you one more thing before the break, and this is a usage of, a question?
Yeah, it's a general question. I mean, are you going to go back to this creative orientation in the afterwards?
After break, my plan was to build a combined agent-based and discrete event model.
Okay, so maybe I have questions.
Yes, but as long as we have only like an hour for that, the discrete event model will be pretty primitive there, but the agent-based part will be bigger.
Okay, so can I have my questions? And
Please.
You can just give short answers. First question is, how do you model a job shop, for example? Given that here you've got the flow is directed by your graph, right? Okay, so assume, for example, you have a job shop. So in a job shop, you cannot route all the entities using graphical operation.
Yeah.
Is it easy to model how you can do that?
You mean how flexible is the routing of entities? Is this what you're asking?
No, the fact is each time that you use a graphical interface and you have to graphically indicate how the entities move, then obviously it's convenient to use a graphical display of the system. In such systems as job shop systems, it's not the case because after a machine, you can select any other machine.
Oh yeah. That's a good question.
You don't have fixed routes or fixed conditions.
Absolutely.
You have shown.
Okay, can I answer you right now? Because
no, I mean, it's not important to have detail. It's just
to
have an idea of what can do and what cannot do.
Of course. So whenever you need, let's say, flexible or dynamic routing of the entities, if you don't want to draw your connectors, instead you can use exit and enter blocks. So the most general, let's say, routing would be done this way. You have a number of enter blocks and an exit block, and within that exit block, you can define your logic. Okay, so you can say if I don't know, random true 0.5, then enter 1, take entity, else, etc. So you can program a logic of routing or choosing the next flow, and then so after that you will have the normal
okay, so you can have a queue, an enter, and an exit.
So
and then define the logic that
between
is used to select the enter.
So exactly.
You want to go from the exit, right? A second question is about the possibilities in terms of interactivity that offers your system. Can you include, examples are, can you include user code? For example, I have a very difficult decision logic, and I cannot describe it only using the it's much more complicated.
Well, and this
I have a code, I want to have it inside. First,
I know.
Second, I have my code, but I want to have the simulation inside. third, I want to have a dynamic animation, and then I want to use user code to drive the system and to have a dashboard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
These are
Answer to all questions is yes, and in this respect, AnyLogic is far more flexible than any other discrete event tool, because AnyLogic does not have any proprietary scripting language. AnyLogic allows you to use Java anywhere in the system. Well, let's see, when I'm writing here triangular, it's not a part of AnyLogic script. It's a call to Java functional triangular. When I'm...
So that it means that I have to code using Java?
You don't have to, but if you need, you can. That's different.
But if I want to have my program in C, for example,
okay.
include and embed a C component.
Yeah, through Java, Java JNI you can, Java native interface.
Can I talk from AnyLogic to my program? Can I exchange
You can include...
global variables, for example, how many parts are in queue number 1?
Yeah,
I have a C program that does something,
yeah.
and I ask the simulation,
Mm-hmm.
then the simulation communicates what I want, and then I say you should not have that number of machines, but you should change, and then
Yeah.
C, you change the number of machines and whatever. You know that it can be complex, these types of things.
AnyLogic, you can treat AnyLogic model as a Java application or Java, let's say, class. And whatever you can do with a Java application, you can do with AnyLogic model. You can run it as a master application that calls other applications like C or other Java things. You can use it as a slave application that is embedded in a bigger framework. Let's say thinking of AnyLogic model as not of, something big including all the development environment, but thinking of as a small Java program is the right way of thinking. So AnyLogic is open at Java level. You are allowed, for example, this is the enter block. This is on exit action. Action that is executed when an entity from here comes to this block. And here, this is already a small piece of primitive Java code, but it can be bigger. You can insert here a call to external program. You can address your database, Excel spreadsheet, etc.
Now, do you have documentation
Yeah.
about these things that can be given to students, for example, so that they can do that type
Yeah,
of
we even have examples of that. Yes, coming with the software.
About
Yeah.
all these,
Yeah. In I'm sorry, this is help, but I didn't want to show you help. I wanted you to see the example models. There are how-to models, and like with database connectivity, execution control, experiments, like embedding AnyLogic model in external application. There's an example model that shows you how to do it.
And how about embedded programs in AnyLogic models?
I think you should look at the help item using like C or DLLs or something. So I think it's better that now we follow our plan, and yeah. So that's fine. All these questions are very good questions, and I'm sorry to probably to dedicate so much time to it, because I have good answers to your questions. But okay, we have our plan, and the last bit before we have coffee break. Still have about 5 minutes or not?
No, 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes. If you take a few minutes to answer to Mr. Bialal, it's okay.
No, I actually wanted to show how the optimizer works, and maybe we can come back to this interoperability and extensibility of AnyLogic later at the end. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Thanks.